we're gonna recook the risotto to order too, so it has to be a little bit under here.
I was just gonna ask you if you fully cook it or if you undercook it.
Yeah, we undercook it because we
that's
do reheat it and constitute it with more chicken stock. Alright, let's see here. So a few more minutes. But I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Ben, if you can stir that and add a little bit more chicken stock to it, I'm gonna cut the butter up so we can finish it. Sure can. We use a European style butter blend. It's not that expensive and it's soft. Even when it's refrigerated, it's nice and soft, so it melts easy. I'd throw another 2 in there and keep stirring. All right, so we're gonna finish our risotto. It's right there, ready to go. We're gonna melt some butter into it, which is gonna also give it a nice shine. That's gonna give it some extra flavor to that. We're gonna melt just about a pound.
Is that a butter and margarine blend or just straight?
Butter margarine blend, yeah. See how it's getting nice and shiny?
Yep.
The butter will actually help the risotto not get sticky instead of using oil. So it's got a margarine blend to it.
Keep them on the creamy side.
Mm-hmm. Like you were saying, some chef's fold whipped cream into it. This is a little more.
I kind of want to try it sometime.
Yeah, it's just a little more cost effective.
Yeah, I can imagine that with a whole quart of cream.
Now the butter that you use, is it salted butter or is it?
It is salted butter, yeah.
Right.
So that's going to also flavor the risotto. So I'm not going to do any more seasoning to it until we taste the final product. So I'm pretty confident about it now. I'll let you guys do the tasting. It's a little al dente, a little firm. We're going to recook it though, so
Very flavorful.
it needs to.
Very good.
Now it's going to carry over a little bit as it sits too, so we want to get it out of this pan and get it onto
That is very good.
sheet
stuff.
pan.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. Like I said, the lady hit me with that spoon. I always put it on a sheet pan with some parchment paper, just in case there's something on the sheet pan. All of our pans are very clean here, but you never know.
Now for people making it at home, what could they put it on? It's not, normally people have sheet pans.
Right. If you're making it at home, I would think that you were gonna eat it right away, so you wouldn't need to cool it down. Like I said, we do cook a batch of it, and then we cool it down, and then we reconstitute it with chicken stock for service. Great. Any questions?
How often do you find yourself making risotto? Like, do you make it in 4-pound batches always, or
Our recipe calls for 12 pounds,
12 pounds?
so we usually
Wow.
make it about twice a week.
Twice. Wow.
That's how much.
You must fly through some risotto.
That's how much risotto we go
So that's
through here at
pretty nice.
Lago.
Pretty popular dish.
It's one of our. I'd say it's our most popular dish.
Most popular.
People do rave about the scallops. I think we go through about 60, 70 pounds of scallops a week. Does that sound right? About right?
That's correct, 6 to 7 pounds easily. Sometimes we make risotto batches, probably like 3 times a week easily.
All right, so that's risotto, and then we're gonna get ready to go onto the main line and make our scallops. But first, we're gonna have to prep our scallops back here, so we get all our ingredients together. Okay? Okay. So now we're gonna get our scallops ready to go with our risotto. First, we're gonna get some fresh garlic chopped. You guys did a great job prepping. I just gotta get this together. So, some other things we gotta do today. Salt in there. All right, so we're gonna need garlic. We're gonna need some shallot. I like my shallots pretty finely minced. Some chefs really don't care how they like them, but I think you get a better flavor out of a minced shallot than you do. It's sweeter. We're gonna need some sage to go with that. Get some picked sage. We're just gonna.
Now, do you guys have an on-site garden? Or
We do have an on-site garden actually over at Church Landing in Meredith.
yeah.
We pick all our herbs fresh from the garden, which was an idea that we came up with this year. So it was the first year of it, and it was absolutely amazing. We have lemon sage over there. We have lemon, lime, thyme. We have 3 different kinds of mint.
Scallions, all that?
We have chive blossoms. We don't have scallions in the garden yet.
Yeah.
We do use a lot of scallions, and we're going to see for next year to see if we can get that going. So we're going to need the juice of the lemon in our dish. Some capers. And we need some clean scallops. So when I say clean scallops, you just need to make sure that the connector muscle's taken off. Yeah, that's right here. It gets pretty chewy when you cook it. Sometimes they don't have that connector tissue there, but usually they do. So we definitely go through them all to make sure it's not there. Okay, so next we're going to go on the line and we're going to cook up our scallops. So we're going to finish our scallop dish for you today over here at Lago. Make sure you get a really nice smoking hot pan so the scallops get a good color to them. We serve our scallops with risotto like we made earlier. Some kind of veg. We do a green bean medley sometimes here at Lago. And we're going to cook the scallops. We're going to get our risotto up, reconstitute it like I was talking about earlier. So we're going to take a little bit of that risotto. A little bit of that chicken stock that we used. Just keep this on a nice low flame. Now the risotto's already got the butter into it, so we're just reconstituting it until it's nice and al dente. Like I said, you want to make sure your pan is nice and smoking hot for your scallops. So we're going to season our scallops with a little salt and pepper. Wait for our pan to get up. Alright, so our pan's nice and hot. We're going to get our scallops going. Alright, the scallops take, like about 6-7 minutes. 3 minutes for each side. Get a nice medium. You don't want to overcook the scallops. Get a nice sear on the scallops. Right up. Before we flip them, my bad. Season the other side as well. Alright, so we're going to add our garlic. We're going to season our garlic and shallots. We're going to add our sage.
How much of each item do you think you put in?
This is probably about a teaspoon of everything. And we want to get that nice and sauteed up. Once again, we're getting the aromatics in there.
There you go, Chef.
And we're going to deglaze the pan with some white wine. We're going to let that reduce by about half.
Now, what's the white wine do besides that flavor?
It adds flavor.